Welcome to my video. This is a video I'm doing an Irlen update of, my progress with my Irlen, how I'm doing since having my 5th pair of Irlen filters back in October. Now it's January and it's nearly come up to 5 months this month, so that's amazing. And it's gone so fast, like I wouldn't think how fast it would have gone like that, but I've made so much, I feel amazing still. Every pair I've had now, I felt great. Like when I had my own filters back in October, I then 2 days later I graduated. So that's great. Yeah, and this year is going to be amazing for me because I have got events coming up. Got a talk coming up soon that I'm looking forward to doing, and a couple of others too. So yeah, it's going to be great. I got the Irlen conference in July to go to, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be great thing. Meet other Irlen. Probably I'll meet other Irlen people with Irlen, so that will be great. And ones that wear Irlen filters. And yeah, it's since having found out I had Irlen, things have turned for me, turned well. And now it's this year for a better year. Fingers crossed it goes well. And since I'm my own filters, I can read, and I can read well. I haven't got any problems reading anymore with my own filters. They're life changing. They've helped so many people out there. And I am going to read one of my books, just a couple pages, just to see how my speed is and how amazing I read. Claire lived all her life on the farm, but she never seen a fox. She was 12 now. You can live a very long time in the countryside without ever seeing a fox. These days, you're more likely to see one in a town garden or a city street. Claire's father and mother had a farm which was close to Dartmoor in Devon. They kept sheep, over 300 of them. All year summer and winter the sheep were out on the steep hillside. Around the farmhouse there were 3 Jersey milking cows and a few hens and geese as well. And Claire had her own horse, Red. She liked to ride him as often as she could. Red was her best friend and meant all the world to her. Claire's happiness times were when she was gabbling over the moles on Red or grooming him in the stable. Claire spent hours in there. She stroked him and talked to him. Claire didn't have any brothers or sisters, but she had Red, and that was good enough for her. Claire saw her first fox on the way home back from school one evening. It was just a bit good luck. It was cold and it was getting dark. When Claire saw the fox, he came trotting through a gate and into the road right in front of her. He didn't seem at all scared. He wasn't even surprised. He lifted his nose and sniffed the air. Then he ran across the road. In front of Claire, jumped up onto the grass bank and vanished through the hedge. Really lovely he was, she said at supper that evening. Lovely foxes, aren't they? Lovely, her father said, all at once. He looked very angry. I'm telling you, Claire, the only good fox is a dead fox. We've lost 10 lambs this year, eaten by foxes, all of them. And 2 hens only last week. Foxes are killers. That's why they are killers. They got to eat, Claire said. She was getting angry too. Claire meant that they looked lovely. Didn't you, dear? Said her mum. Claire and her father were always arguing. Her mother was always trying to keep the peace between them, but it wasn't at all easy. So does an adder look lovely, Claire's father went on. So does a tiger. Still killers, aren't they? That lovely fox you saw could have been the one that killed my lambs. A fox is a killer, Claire, and don't you ever forget it. Anyway, with a bit of luck, that foxes of yours won't be around much longer. What do you mean? Asked Claire. The fox hunts, they're coming tomorrow. They'll be hunting all of them all. The hounds will soon sniff him out. That'll be the end of him. Well, I think fox hunting is just a plan cruel, said Claire. All those horses and hounds chasing after one poor little fox. It's cruel. But you have to hunt foxes, Claire, Mother said. She wanted to calm things down. If you didn't, there'd be too many of them. Yeah, reading is amazing for me now. Like, I can get into the book. I feel I'm in the book. Like, I can see the characters in the book. As before, I'll just miss the important bits. Like, I won't get into that story. So, having Irlen filters have helped me with that. But not just reading has helped. It's been helped by my Irlen filters. It's everything else, because I am very light sensitive. I am Sophia Irlen. So, sitting under the lights, like, I got my light on now and I'm feeling nice and calm. And going out, like, it can be just a normal day or just rainy, very sunny. Was bad for me because I get headaches a lot, and I'd be so light sensitive. Also, my depth perception can be affected. Like, my judging was not very good, and I was very clumsy. I would bump into stuff, or if I'm walking with someone, like my friend, I would drift into her. So since having my Irlen filters, all that's been helped so much. So whoever sees this video, maybe you should, if you haven't gone that step yet, go and see someone that deals with Irlen, like an Irlen person that is trained, like it's an Irlen screener or a diagnostician. I can't pronounce it, but there is Irlen centres all over the UK, and yeah, I highly recommend it. And like, it'd be great, like, on the last day, I think it's the 20th or 19th, it might be the 20th of July, it's a Saturday, the last day of the Irlen conference, that the public are invited. So it'd be great to see how many people come to it, because it's it's gonna be great to, like, see what happens with the Irlen conference coming to the UK. It's gonna be amazing. So if you want to find out about if you have Irlen, go to irlen.com, and it'd be the greatest steps you've ever taken, because I took it, and I'm so glad I got Irlen filters now, as I feel so happy that I have them. So thank you for listening and watching my video, and there's hopefully more to come, and yeah, right.